Hi, friends. So we are going to dig into day 2 of finding mass. Yesterday, we estimated mass, and we learned 2 important measurements, units of measurements, grams, which right when we think of grams, we think of those grapes or those paper clips, right? 1 grape or 1 paper clip is equivalent to 1 gram. We know kilograms are heavier. That is 1,000 paper clips or 1,000 grapes, right? And we know right away kilograms, when we think of kilograms, we think of like a book or that cantaloupe, okay? So today we are going to practice actually finding mass, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and watch our quick little video, and then we'll dig into it. Here we go.
How do you measure mass? Let's find out. A pan balance with gram and kilogram weights can be used to find the mass of an object. What is the mass of a box of chalk? When measuring mass, it is important to be precise. Use grams, kilograms, or both to find an exact measure. If the mass of an object is less than 1 kilogram, should you use gram or kilogram weights to find the precise mass of the object?
Well, let's think about that. We know what's smaller than kilograms. What unit of measurement? Grams, right? So if we know it's less than 1 kilogram, does it make sense to put a kilogram on the scale? No, we would want to measure in grams. Do you agree? All right, let's check and see if we're right.
For objects having mass that is less than 1 kilogram, use grams. If you estimate the mass of the box of chalk to be greater than 1 kilogram, but less than 2 kilograms, which metric units will you use to measure its mass?
Okay, so it's saying if you estimate the mass of the box to be greater than 1 kilogram, but less than 2 kilograms, could you use both? Could you use a kilogram and then some grams? Or could you just use grams? What do you think? All right, well, let's check and see what they suggest.
For a mass greater than 1 kilogram, but less than 2 kilograms, use grams and kilograms.
So it's okay to use both.
To find the mass, place the box on one pan. Place enough gram and kilogram weights on the other pan so the pans balance. How do you know that the mass of the box of chalk is equal to the mass of the metric weights?
Remember how we talked about that yesterday? If we put down something heavy like on a teeter-totter or a seesaw on the playground, so if you sit on it and nobody sits on the other side, what happens? The heavy side, you go down. The side that has nothing goes up, right? So if you look at this scale, it looks about what? Even. So do you think that once each side of the pan is even, that would be the correct weight? All right, well, let's check and see.
When the pans balance, the masses of the objects on the two sides of the pan balance are equal. The box balances with one kilogram weight, 2 100-gram weights, and 4 10-gram weights. So the mass of the box is 1 kilogram, 240 grams. When recording measurements, always write the larger unit before the smaller unit.
Okay, remember that. Large before small.
Can you use 2 500-gram weights, 2 100-gram weights, 3 10-gram weights, and 10 1-gram weights to find the mass of the box of chalk? Explain.
Okay, well, that kind of does make sense because there are different ways that we can add numbers to get a sum, right? There's different numbers we can add together to get 10 or to get 15. So do you think we could switch the weight as long as it still equals the same thing? Yeah, so there's not one set of weights that you have to put on there, just as long as it equals 1 kilogram and 240 grams. Do you agree? All right, let's see if we're right.
Yes. 2 500-gram weights, 2 100-gram weights, 3 10-gram weights, and 10 1-gram weights also add up to 1 kilogram, 240 grams.
Remember, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams.
So remember that, we talked about that. All right. Oh.
Different combinations of metric weights can be used to get the same answer. Now you know how to measure mass.
All right, so are we ready to dig in? And pretty much all we're doing is just adding today, friends. So while I am getting all that situated, you're going to need your volume 2 math book. If you want to have your notes close by, just in case, you may. And then we are turning to page 559. Okay, 559. All right. Let's go ahead and look at question number 3 on 559. Write in, 3 and 4, write the total mass represented in each picture. Okay, well, let's start. They always want us to start with the greatest weight first. So what is greater, kilograms or grams? Kilograms, right? So if we add them, we're saying 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals what? 3 kilograms. And then we just have 1 500-gram weight. So it would just be 500 grams. Okay, now you can get really mathematical and we could convert it all into grams because we know that each kilogram is the same as, do you remember how many grams? Do you remember? If you don't, quick, look in your notebook. Each kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. So if we have 3 of them, that's like saying 3,500 grams. Now, when you do it on your own, you are welcome to do it either way, okay? You don't have to convert it all, okay? All right, let's go ahead and look at number 4. Oh, I'm noticing a lot of just grams, okay? So start with the biggest number. We've got how many hundreds? 200, right? And again, I'm showing you some different strategies. If you can just add it up in your head, that's great, okay? But I'm showing the work so that we can visually see and understand how to do it. All right, so we've got 200s. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know 4 tens is the same as what big number? 40. And then I've got a bunch of ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you added all that up, what would you get, my friends? What would you get? You would get what? 245. Don't forget to put the unit of measurement grams. Okay? Pretty easy, right? All right, let's go ahead and look at this one. So we've got a 500, and then we can keep adding 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, which is equivalent to what big number? 30 plus 1. What's the total weight? 931 what? grams. Okay? All right, I want you to go ahead and try number 6. It seems pretty easy. What did you get? How many kilograms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 kilograms. Now, are you ready for a trick question? What if I wanted you to convert that to grams? How many grams is 6 kilograms? So 6 kilograms is equivalent to what? If you need to look on your paper, look. Well, we know 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So if we have 6 kilograms, how many grams would it be? 6,000. Did you get it right? Ooh, ooh, if you did. All right. Then got number 7. Like it has both. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at it. We know we start with the what? The greatest weight, which is what? Kilograms. How many kilograms do we have? 2, right? 2 kilograms plus, we can just add this one up. 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106 grams, right? Good job. All right, we're gonna do 2 more together, and then I'm sending you off on your own to either do your additional practice book if you feel like you need more practice, or to log on to Savas to take your quick check. Okay, friends? All right, let's go ahead and look at 8, and we're going to do 14. Olivia put 220 grams of nuts in a bag. Then she added more nuts to the bag. The total mass of Olivia's bag of nuts was 850 grams. Use the equation 220 plus A, that's our mystery number, we don't know what it is, equals 850 to find the mass in grams of the nuts Olivia added to her bag. Okay, well, what are we going to do here? We've got 2 numbers, and we're trying to find the mystery number. So we know she started with 220 grams of nuts. She put some in a bag, and now she has 850. What can we do? What operation can we use to solve this? What do you think? Can you subtract? Yes. So remember, when you subtract, you're always putting the bigger number on top and the smaller number on the bottom. Go ahead and solve it. What do you get? All right, well, if we start in our ones like we should, 0 minus 0 equals 0. Then we move over to our tens. 5 minus 2 equals 3. And 8 minus 2 equals 6. 630. Is that what you got? I hope you didn't, because I hope you added something to the end of 630. What should we add? Grams. Right? All right, last one, number 14. Evan used a pan balance and metric weights to measure the total mass of 3 bricks. What is the mass of the 3 bricks? Well, this is easy. This is what we've been doing. We've just been adding up our weights, right? It looks like each weight is 1 kilogram. So if you look, we've got a front and a back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which one would it be? A, B, C, or D? Go ahead and bubble it in. All right. Well, 6 1 kilogram weights equals 6 kilograms. All right, friends. If you feel like you need a little bit more practice, then you are going to get your additional practice book out. And remember, this is always on Schoology too. And you can go ahead and work on 183 and 184. If you feel pretty confident, which I hope you do because it is a lot easier than some of the other things we've done, just adding, right? Go ahead and log off of the video, log on to Savas, and take your quick check for 14, just making sure I'm saying it right, 14.7, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 14.7. All right, good luck, and I will talk to you later.